being with the light of his clear book. وَجَعَلَ الْقُرْآنَ شِفَاءً لِمَا فِي الصُّدُورِ وَهُدَى وَرَحْمَةً لِلْمُؤْمِنِينَ. And he's rhyming too. So it's very, very nice. You see, it's always, this is where they show their little, he's rhyming too. He's rhyming too. And he has made the Quran a cure for what is in the hearts, and guidance and mercy for the believers. The Quran is mercy. One of the deepest things that I ever heard about the Quran was that Allah Ta'ala always uses nazala. He always uses coming down. Revelation comes down. It's something that descends on humanity. Because revelation is the principal source of God's grace to us. I'm bringing this down to you. Because even if you were very intelligent and also very diligent, the intellect would never be able to rise to the knowledge of God. The intellect can't do that. The intellect can't do that. But revelation comes down. This is a rahmah. This is a gift. This is something we're giving you. So take it. وَالصَّلَاةُ وَالسَّلَامُ عَلَى خَاتِمِ الْأَنْبِيَاءِ وَأَشْرَفِ الْمُرْسَلِينَ. And peace and prayers on the last of the prophets and the most noble of the emissaries, those who were sent. If this sounds bad, this is simultaneous translation. I'm not a poet. Sayyiduna Muhammad al-Nabi al-Arabi al-Amin. Sayyiduna Muhammad, the Arabian prophet who was trustworthy. Now, they always care to mention, a lot of people will mention the prophets being Arab in this. They will say, An-Nabi al-Arabi. And it's to indicate it's not like a thing being done out of Arab nationalism or something like that. Because most of them are not Arabs in the same way that he was Arab. You have to understand, there's a clear distinction between Arabians and Arabs. An Arab is anyone who speaks the language of the Arabs, meaning culturally and historically. Meaning, I'm what you would call musta'arib, because I can get around in Arabic. But I'm not Arab, because I don't come from an Arabic-speaking family. I don't come from an Arabic-speaking culture. So Arab is anyone who, and this is something it's very difficult for us to wrap our minds around this, because as Americans, for us, demarcation is with skin color. Are you white or black? Or Latino? So are you yellow? Are you white or black? Whereas with the Arabs, anybody can be Arab. When I speak Arabic, people ask me, are you Arab? Are you Sudanese? Are you Arab? Are you Khaliji? Are you Yemeni? Because even in the deep parts of Yemen, Mukalla, areas like that, Yemen is very, very, very dark. That's an Arab. Anyone who culturally comes from an Arabic-speaking culture can become Arab. We could become Arabs. And after years would be recognized as such. But Arabians are usually the people who start their lineage. We refer to the people who begin their lineage, as opposed to in their lineage. Arabic speaking as Arabian. As Arabian. You see what I'm saying? That's Arabi. Right? Arab is different than Arabi. Arabi is Arabian. Right? And most of the Arabians they have two, some people say, if you ask Montgomery Watt, it's mythical. If you ask most Islamic genealogists, it's real. Adnan and Qahtan. All the Arabs, they trace their lineage back to two. Adnan and Qahtan. So you're either Adnani or Qahtani in terms of your being an Arab. You're Adnani or you're Qahtani. Now, the interesting thing about the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, next time somebody beats their chest, Arabs, he has non-Arab ancestors. Ismail is from where? From Iraq, around Mesopotamia, that area, right? He comes down into the Arabian Peninsula and begins to speak the language of the Arabs. The Prophet ﷺ is descended from Ismail, right? Ibrahim. So that does mean that the Prophet has non-Arab ancestry. Almost by necessity, he has non-Arab ancestry. And Ismail's mother is who? Hajar. And she's from where?
Egypt, right?
Egypt, Habasha, Africa. Now people say, you said the Prophet African? African-American ready to get charged. Look at African-Americans ready to, African-Americans ready to get charged. Wait, I remember sitting in class with a brother, really devoted brother who was studying in Arabic. Our teacher was going over saying, the Prophet ﷺ is really descendant from Ismail. Ismail is from his mother Hajar. Is from Habasha, from Ethiopia, Abyssinia, Egypt. Man, the brother started doing a little, what? Are you saying? Are you saying? Are you saying? And this, wait. And this,
no other lecture will
this can be the kufr. This can be kufr. This can be kufr. Because this is the way it was explained to me. When people get excited about the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam being of a certain genealogical extraction, it's almost suggesting that created him. It's almost like saying blackness is so great that not only have we created inventors, statesmen, warriors like Shaka, presidents, we've also created prophets. And it's a part of our tradition. No ethnicity creates prophethood is wahbi. Allah gives it to whomever He chooses. You don't earn it because of the merit of your people. And to believe so, traditional Sunni aqidah could be disbelief. To believe that somehow my race produced the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Prophethood was something that Allah gave him, and something He gives to whomever He chooses, subhanahu wa ta'ala. So then my friend said, oh. You know what I'm saying? Oh, because this could be the kufr. This could be the kufr. If you believe that your ethnicity somehow gave birth to him, like, man, we got presidents, we got statesmen, inventors, scientists, warriors, generals, prophets. So like, whoa, wait a minute, I was with you all the way up until prophets. We don't produce that. That's something Allah gives. So they will talk about the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam as being Arabi to indicate what? The magnitude of his being a prophet for everybody. Because the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam was commanded by Allah Ta'ala to say in the Quran, Inni Rasulullahi ilaykum jami'an. Truly I am a messenger of God to all of you. All of you. Right? So they will mention that he's an Arab to show, look, wow, that's great. What a distinction to be from, because he wasn't like a person that didn't have a lineage. Yet, he was still given this immense blessing of being the prophet to all of humanity. Despite the